Okay, here we are. We're in the 6th car rental area at Altona station in Hamburg. We're renting a car today to go drive on the Autobahn and maybe find like a cute small town and get some pretzel bread and some German food. Anyhow, always looking right now at the damage, or already like pre-marked damage on the car. We ended up getting a 5 Series BMW. It looks like it's in really good shape, unlike renting a car in Italy where you can kind of smack it around a little bit. They're showing some damage, but I pretty much don't see anything. Do you see anything?
Yeah, I guess it's fine.
Did you inspect it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna look around the car just to show you. It's not one of Oi's favorite designs for the BMW, but I think it looks kind of hot. But maybe that's because we're about to drive on the Autobahn in a German car. It's a GT. It's a GT.
Yeah, that means it's the weird back shape thing.
Oh, it's a GT. It means the weird back shape thing.
Yeah.
And here are the wheels. Here are my feet. Here. I'm wearing sneakers today. Boy, do we miss having anyone speak English, but whatever, we're doing okay. The car rental girl did. So here's the Ausfahrt, which is exit in German. I remember that from being in Vienna. Okay, so here we go. We're getting in. I'm gonna film Oi getting in. I just already put my bag in there. Here he goes. Yeah. Camera bag going in the car. Sweet. Little European license plate. Okay, we're good. We're going. Talk to you soon. Auf Wiedersehen. We're pulling out. We've made a decision to go to a small town outside of Hamburg called Lüneburg. Lüneburg. So the GPS is gonna help us get out of here. And of course, we're listening to great classical music since we're in Germany. Ausfahrt. And I guess that's kind of about it for now. I just kind of wanted to talk about where we're going. And I'm excited. Are you excited?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Always got to concentrate. I'll stop talking. Auf Wiedersehen. So evidently, there's like a little display on the dashboard that you kind of can't see from here, that little indentation, I guess you could say, that reflects into the windshield, so Oi knows like the speed limit and the map.
Let me see your phone. No, can't see it on the phone.
Can't see it on the phone. I can't see it from where I'm sitting. I sort of see a small reflection. But I'll see it later because I have to check it out. So here we are. We're just driving through Hamburg. What was that?
An Audi R8 in burnt orange.
Wow, an Audi R8 in burnt orange. So, yeah. We're not really sure what's going on. That cab is like... It's not really the cab. It's this red Volkswagen Golf behind us. I don't know what the hell they're doing. So, we're gonna go around them. And here we are just in this this is so cute, the Rauke Cafe. I'm not sure which Straße. We're on Barnerstraße. And so, yeah. So this is Hamburg. And it's a giant city. And I guess that's it for now. I'm going to record more in a little bit because this is awesome. I'm glad we're getting out of town. We've been in cities other than Tromsø, which is still a fairly large city, especially for where it is, since the beginning of our trip, so it'll be fun to get into the German countryside. Auf Wiedersehen. It's raining out today, but it's amazing. We haven't been in a car other than riding an Uber for like 2.5 weeks. So I'm thinking that this is like the beginning of the Autobahn?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Part of it.
So this car is really quite comfy. I like it. It's a little bigger than the the Audi at home.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice. It'll be fun to do something different.
It's weirdly, it shuts off when you're stopped, which we don't really have that in America, so it's kind of weird to get used to that.
Then there's no clutch. We're in an automatic.
Yeah. So the engine just completely cuts, like, all the way off when we're stopped.
That's pretty outrageous. It's a good thing, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so the car just started up again because now we're moving again. It is kind of weird. Oh, and I noticed that with manual transmissions in Italy. If you're in neutral and take your foot off the clutch, the car just stops. It's kind of crazy. It's weird to get used to. Anyway, such is Europe. Okay, we're getting on the Autobahn. Might not be the Autobahn yet. I'm not really sure. But we'll know soon enough because, yeah, we're going through a tunnel. And, we gunned it back there a little bit. He's driving like a maniac and a little bit like a controlled maniac. So he's having fun. Okay, I had to get the sound of the bells. We're heading to the main, it looks like the Zentrum in Lüneburg right now, and it looks like a cute little town. We're gonna go try to find some lunch. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, the church bells. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit down here. That's where we're heading. See you soon. Auf Wiedersehen. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello. I'm standing in a tiny little town Orion and I came to today. We rented the BMW to drive on the Autobahn. It's rainy, so we didn't go crazy fast, but we still got up to 170 kilometers an hour?
Like 150.
150, maybe 160. I'm standing in front of this church in this town called Lüneburg, and it's an adorable little town with quite a bit of history. I think technically it's a suburb of Hamburg, where we might be 40 kilometers south of Hamburg right now. And this town is pretty old. The church behind me dates back to 1300
to 1370 they built it.
1300 to 1370 they built this church. It's Lutheran. And there are a couple of other interesting things about this area. At some point they unearthed tools, axes, right? Hatchets from what they think might be Neanderthal about 150,000 years ago. And the other interesting thing about Lüneburg is that it was a huge salt mine area, which was really historically critical for people to have salt, which we know from all over the world, salt preserved food. And so it was an integral part of any civilization all over the world to stay alive and to have food that could last over time. And so this was a huge salt center in the area. And I think is history about how that salt market shifted at some point, but I don't remember. I'm sure there's a lot of history about that. So often they call Lüneburg a place like the salt center in northern Germany, which Hamburg is pretty important in that sense too, because the port is really, really giant. And it was definitely a place that allowed Germany, I think at one point, to really prosper because they had access to the northern waters in the northern part of Germany. The downside to that is during World War II, Hamburg was a strategic point for the United States and the Allies to kind of come in and pretty much destroy a lot of Hamburg. So in that sense, it's just devastating. And I kind of think that might be all I need to say right now. Yeah?
Yeah.
Anything else? We just had a great lunch at the Brauhaus restaurant up the road here. It's rated number 1 in the area for places to eat. Of course, I had Wiener Schnitzel. We had great local beer that they've been brewing since 1505. They've been brewing this beer. It's an ale, a little heavier than Pilsner. So we had that. We had really good soup, which I think we needed in the cold rainy weather. And I had a glass of Gruner Veltliner and creme brulee for dessert just because it was good. With plum, and the waitress brought out like different schnapps for us to smell, which was fun too. So we had a great afternoon here in Lüneburg. So we're gonna get back on the road and see what we will discover next. Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao.